the beautiful sizzle that you're gonna see and experience at home thanks to ceramic non-stick. This is diamond-infused ceramic non-stick, unlike anything you can find in retail, because it's only here at HSN. Now, what I'm excited about tonight is not only the fact that we're giving you one of your all-time favorite skillets or griddles. Well, I should say it backwards. You're getting a griddle and a grill in a two-piece set, first time ever. And essentially, you are getting one completely for free. So as you can see here, this is a 10-inch skillet, and this is $39.95 on its own at hsn.com. We are also including, for the first time ever, a 10-inch griddle. This is for free. Based on our today's special pricing today, you can do this on a flex pay and get it all delivered, both pieces, at an incredible price. We are so delighted to offer it $13.32 with an HSN card, less than $10. Now you're gonna see us braise and sear and simmer and saute and steam and even deep fry if you want to, because you can't hurt this product. I'm very excited that we've got 2 new colors to share. Let me share all 7 of them. We start with the fantastic, always favorite color in the red. You can see right there. We also have it in black. Everyone loves the black. How about that bright yellow? It's called maize. That's an option. We have it in the cobalt blue. And again, you're getting 2 pieces. This is the griddle. This is the skillet. Both 10 inches. Both pieces under $40 today. Then we have it in the teal. We love the teal, but 2 new colors that I love so much. One is called Sage Moss right here. It's a limited option, but it is a brand new color, as is this lilac down below. Let me move this out of the way so you can see that beautiful soft lilac. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors to choose from. Everybody gets both pieces. Both are 10 inches. Both you can use together, you can use them separately. So we're gonna get down to cooking. It smells so good in here. Thanks to Chef Shahir Masood, who we love and adore in this kitchen. You are one of the most fun people I've ever worked with. It is so good to have you.
Always have fun cooking.
We do.
How are you?
Good, really good to see you.
Okay, we're talking cast iron, but not just any cast iron. Ceramic non-stick cast iron. So everything you love about old school cast iron, the perfect sear, look at the color, the perfect broil, the perfect fry, you're gonna bake, you're gonna do it all. However, look, nothing sticks ever. This is KitchenHQ's famous ceramic non-stick cast iron, and at KitchenHQ we took the best of both worlds. We took the idea of cast iron and made it non-stick. I'm even gonna poach eggs in Parmesan cheese, 2 of the stickiest ingredients on earth. And they will not stick to this cast iron because it's 3 layers. The mid layer is made of actual diamond. Look, the hardest material on earth. It's never gonna dent, it's never gonna rust. And with that extra griddle and lid, Callie, I can now do my smash burgers, make my shrimp scampi, which I'm doing on the side, but also cover so I can poach and braise and steam and cook with less fat.
Because you get that second piece. We've never done this before. That's a brand new piece, and you can use it separately as a griddle.
Yeah.
But you can use it together to do, like you said, braising and steaming, which is amazing.
Yeah. And really it's about, when you talk about braising, steaming, it's about cooking with less fat and relying on flavor of steam with stock or wine and cutting out those calories from fat. So here's how it works. I've seared my chicken thighs, nothing stuck. When we fear cooking with things skin on like fish and chicken, you're worried that it's gonna stick, right? Here it's cast iron, non-stick, nothing ever sticks. And then when I wanna cook the whole dish, so I added some orzo, I can get the griddle, which is also ceramic non-stick cast iron, and a lid.
See?
How cool is this? You're getting 2 pieces of real cast iron cookware that's ceramic non-stick, that's a griddle, a lid, and the perfect 10-inch skillet. It's unbelievable.
And you're not paying extra for that second piece, that griddle that you're just doubling as a lid. Because now you can do everything from stir frying to to roasting, like I said, deep frying, and of course all the things, searing, braising, baking.
All of it, baking. And for me, 10 inches is the Goldilocks size, because that's the size where you can do 4 beautiful tenderloins. And look at the sear. This is the power of cast iron. This is the even heat retention. Cast iron gets hot, stays hot. So if ever you've seared in aluminum or steel and you get those splotchy little dark bits, This you get even color, whether you're searing, braising, roasting, anything.
Which
and
is
you get
why
all the
my
recipes.
grandmother and your grandmothers all used cast iron back in the day, but it was heavy, it was very kind of persnickety, you had to like season it, you couldn't do certain things in it, but it is true about the cast iron, as you mentioned, Chef, because it does heat up the sidewalls, it stays hot longer, and I tell you what, you can do anything in this. It is virtually indestructible, and today we're doing this is 50% off of the retail price. 50% off, and this is a tried and true brand. All cast iron from KitchenHQ are so highly rated.
Yeah.
This has very, very quickly become our second most popular kitchen brand in history.
And people
at HSN.
always use the word love. When you read the reviews about our whole cast iron lineup, the word love keeps coming up over and over again, because we all love the results that Grandma had with old school cast iron.
True.
But old school cast iron, you had to baby it, and you can't wash it with soap and water, and you have to season it. And you're like, how do I take care of this thing? This is the literal equivalent of having ceramic nonstick cookware with the benefits of cast iron. Even heat, whether I'm searing, poaching, braising, frying, even eggs and cheese don't stick. Look, it dances in your pan.
Crazy.
And don't forget, you get that griddle that acts as a lid, so now I can poach those eggs, I can braise my chicken, I can finish in the oven. So when I'm asking you to add to your cookware collection, I want you to know you're gonna have versatility. There's nothing you can't do.
And then the best part, first of all, you can put it in the oven to 500 degrees and not even worry about it.
Look
you
at
can
this.
put it over a grill or an open flame for that matter. And then you can put it in the dishwasher.
And then you can put it in the dishwasher when you're done. It comes with the griddle that you can use for your smash burgers, your nachos, your shrimp, quesadillas. Wait till you see the griddle as cookware as well.
Have
It's
you
super,
seen all
super
the
fun.
colors? I want to make sure you see them. Come with me one more time. We just kicked this off. Very, very popular already. And 2 new colors to choose from. We've always loved the classics in the red and the black. Those are here. We have the maize. That's one of the newer colors in a very, very hot commodity. Here's your cobalt blue. And then over here we've got this in the teal. And the 2 newest colors, the sage or the moss sage. And we have it in this lilac. Lilac is the most popular, and it is also the second most limited for the day. The sage moss is the first, so I'm just letting you know that's what happens when we introduce new colors. Oh, and you get all these great recipes. Chef is, you're so generous with your recipes. Because I know you love to teach and share your passion in the kitchen with our customers. So once again, if you broke this into 2 pieces and spent individual prices, you'd spend $75 to get what you're getting today for only $39.95. So it's literally, you buy the 10-inch skillet, you get the 10-inch griddle for free. That's the way I do my math, and I like free.
And now look at the griddle. I did my steaks with a red wine sauce, a demi. Look at all the things you're gonna do. The perfect sear with cast iron, but it's true ceramic non-stick cast iron. It's unbelievable. And by the way, don't be shocked. Here at HSN, we invented ceramic non-stick cookware, and now we took it to the next level by combining it with cast iron. 3 layers, the mid layer is made of actual diamond, the hardest material on earth, so it's never gonna rust, never gonna get out of shape, and it's truly, truly, truly non-stick. It's unbelievable. Look at the eggs. You're gonna do your eggs, your burgers, your steaks. Look at the cheesy eggs. I poached these eggs in Parmesan cheese. Now I can get a little chili flake, some basil. Now look, if eggs and cheese don't stick, nothing will. Now in that pan over there, Callie, with the blue, you're gonna notice I'm reducing down this sauce. Now I seared 4 steaks in there, and nothing stuck. Now watch this. I've got my steaks, by the way. The silicone handle guards, a great add-on, so pick those up. Watch this. You get that beautiful red wine sauce over the perfectly seared filet mignon. Now here's the real magic. That is cast iron at its finest. But look at this, guys. When I tell you it's ceramic non-stick, hello?
Hello.
No soaking, no scrubbing, no seasoning. This is why the word love pops up over and over again when it comes to our lineup of cast iron.
So Tech, if you haven't experienced this, read a few reviews. I mean, review after review after review. People love it for so many reasons, not just because it's really affordable, but it's so versatile and it's so heavy duty. It's so durable.
Look at that.
I mean, you will love the fact that nothing sticks on the inside or the outside, because there's nothing like this anywhere. And even here at HSN, the ceramic diamond infused nonstick is something that has changed the game for so many of us in the kitchen. I mean, it's just so much fun to cook when you're not struggling with it anymore.
Little surf and turf. So
Hello,
I use the griddle as the cookware. You're gonna use it as a lid, but you're also gonna use it as cookware. So it's really cool that you get 2 pieces of cast iron ceramic non-stick cookware, but also use it as a lid to braise, to poach. to steam. And cooking with steam in the new year is the real way to cut out on the fat. And look, you're right, Callie. It does feel like true heirloom quality cookware.
Two pieces for $39.95. 10-inch skillet, 10-inch griddle. You can put them together, you can separate them and use them individually.
Yep.
And like I said, you cannot hurt this.
Now
it's
look,
the craziest thing.
In this pan, I started with Parmesan cheese. I cracked eggs, and look, eggs, cheese, some chilies. Watch this, guys. If eggs and cheese slide out of a cast iron pan, nothing is ever going to stick.
That was Parmesan cheese at the base.
Started with Parmesan cheese. I can keep cooking, and you can see that residual heat. This right here is the magic of cast iron. This is the real deal. You get even heat when you're searing, baking, braising, frying, poaching, steaming, cooking with less fat. This is why everyone loves cast iron, but it's always been a pain to take care of.
It has.
Now it's ceramic, non-stick. I can wipe out eggs, cheese, steaks, anything.
Everyone's loving that new lilac color.
And it's a
Isn't
great
it
color.
Pretty? It really is so pretty. It is
Look at
limited,
this.
so don't wait until later in the day to get that or that moss sage. Both of them are brand new. I will say the moss sage is the most limited all day, followed by the teal, followed by the lilac, which is going to be the most limited before this hour is over, based on the popularity of it.
The lilac is unbelievable. I've never seen the lilac till tonight, so hop on that. Now, really quick, I'm going to keep cooking. Don't forget, this is the same pan where I started steaks and did a red wine sauce. Really quick, I want to talk about these oil dispensers because they're super cool. Look how I can spritz my oil into my pan. You only need a touch, if any, because it's so non-stick, but spritzing your oil is the way to do it because 1 tablespoon of olive oil has 14 grams of fat, almost 120 calories. That's like half of a burger. So you know what I mean?
Lord have
it's
mercy.
a great way to watch your calories from fat.
And we give you a 2-pack. You're getting 2 of them at $19.95.
Yep.
That's up on the screen for you right now. We have black and red.
Yum.
That's an astounding statistic to think of how much we ingest that without even realizing it.
When you pre-pour your oil, when you're pre-pouring into a pan,
I'm guilty of that.
You don't really know what you're doing. You know what I mean? So this is a great way to just keep tabs of those extra calories from fat. And I always say, if you cut back on a tablespoon or 2 a day, you're eliminating 5 liters of fat a year.
5 liters?
Just from your oil.
Oh,
so
my
think
Lord.
about that, you know?
Goodness.
Here I'm gonna get some onions, some garlic, and because it comes with that griddle / lid, I can now steam some clams. So this is the versatility I'm talking about. When you have that lid, you're gonna steam, poach, braise, fry, bake. You're gonna do it all. And that 10-inch size, to me, is the Goldilocks size. It's perfect just as your non-stick skillet for your eggs in the morning, but also you're gonna do the perfect steaks, salmon, seafood, your vegetables. I'm gonna do a gnocchi later. You're gonna love it for all of the above.
You know, I'm a piano player, and I remember the dueling pianos of the past, you know? This is the first time ever being a dual pan offer with both pieces included at under $40. It's 20 bucks a pan. That's crazy. So I hope you've already placed your order on the favorite color. If you have 2 favorite colors, you know, grab them. Maybe you give one down the road to somebody else, or you can send it back after 30 days. You've got a money-back guarantee with us.
And it is such a workhorse in the kitchen. I wrote in my cookbook years ago, Callie, that every kitchen needs a cast iron pan. Because in a cast iron pan, you're gonna fry, bake, braise, sear, you're gonna do it all because you get that even heat. When you think about it, cooking is all time and temperature, managing your temperature and getting even heat when you're searing or steaming or baking or braising. And cast iron is the only material to do that, except here, it's also ceramic non-stick. It's unbelievable. Look at the pork chops, Callie, in like 1 minute.
That is true. That was very fast.
It's happening in real time because you're getting that even heat, and it's so much fun to cook like this because oftentimes you need the right tools in the kitchen, not just the recipes. When you have the right tools and when you don't dread the cleanup, you end up using the cookware.
That is the truth.
Right?
The cleanup is the worst part, I think, for all of us.
Look at this now. The stunning lavender. It also is my griddle. I'm gonna make smash burgers with it, quesadillas with it. I did shrimp with it. It's also a lid. Ready?
That's a great idea. You can use that to do, okay.
Oh, wait till you see my smash burgers
I'm excited about that.
Look how cool this is all looking. And it's about fun, accessible recipes. This is what we do at KitchenHQ. I want you to have fun in the kitchen. I want you to cook with less fat. I want you not to dread the cleanup and actually try new dishes. How many of us are in the rut where we make the same 5 dishes over and over again?
Truth.
This will get you out of that rut.
Truth. And I love, too, just the little details. Like, see this little helper handle on one side? You've got the long stick handle on the other. And the same with the other piece, because you do get both, in case you just tuned in. I do recommend, you showed us those silicone handles. this. Because when you put this in the oven to 500 degrees, trust me, it's hot.
And
it's hot for a long time.
And I'm gonna show you some baking and some braising that I did. When you take it out of the oven, you do want the silicone handle for two reasons. One, to protect your hand, obviously, as you take it out of the oven. But two, look at the stunning colors. This is cookware that goes from oven to table. It becomes part of the design language of your kitchen. You're gonna present your creations in the skillet, the cornbread and the cobblers and the braises. Land it on the table and add those on so your guests don't burn their fingers while they serve themselves.
And all of these items are put up on the screen. Periodically, we're rotating so you can add all of these things to your basket. Incidentally, if you don't have an HSN card yet, today we're giving you a $25 gift to welcome you into HSN and this wonderful place to shop. That you can put towards the Today Special, and you can get literally, I mean, 2 completely separate pans for that makes it $15. $15 or something like that.
It's so cool.
So just choose your color. Red and the lilac are the #1 and #2 most popular right now. This is one of the new colors, as is this moss sage. We love the teal. We also have it in black. The bright yellow is so fun. That's called maize. And then we have this cobalt blue. So 7 colors to choose from. And boy, you can see we're just moments into the day and we're at like almost 700 spoken for. This is gonna be one of those, it's gonna fly
It's gonna
all
fly
day long.
as it always does.
Amazing
the word
value.
love always comes up with our cast iron lineup. I've got my pork chops. I did my steak and shrimp with the griddle. I got some chicken now going. Keep in mind, it does come with that griddle that acts as a lid. We also have a universal lid if you do want to see what's going on, or if you want to add to your existing KitchenHQ cast iron lineup. That is designed to fit any size lid in our lineup, so look for that as well. Sometimes you just want to see what's happening underneath, and I get that, so that's a little add-on.
And it's cool that you can use it in how many different size skillets?
All those different sizes. So in the whole lineup that we have an 8-inch, a 10-inch, an 11, and a 12, all cast iron, non-stick. You're going to love that. And
if you are looking for the bigger or the smaller sizes, we do have them all in stock on hsn.com. But if you'd like the lid, that's a nice thing to have one lid that fits them all. It's only $14.95. Goodness. 885-605 is the item number. We are underway. You know, whether you're cooking for one or you're cooking for your hun, this is the 2-piece set. That looks amazing.
I love doing this demo because when you cook with cast iron, you're cooking with even heat, you're getting the results that you expect and that you want. And how many of us have tried a recipe and you said, it's not coming out the way I want it? Maybe you're cooking with aluminum or steel. This is real cast iron. Even heat for the perfect sear, braise, steam, bake, fry. Your oil temp doesn't go down. You get even heat, even color, no matter what you're doing. And like all things KitchenHQ, you get the recipes, you get the videos, you get the inspiration to get out of your rut. So many of us make the same 5 dishes over and over again.
Isn't that the truth? So, by the way, you've got a lot of other recipes on hsn.com that you share with us. If you go to the Today's Special page, there's a little segment that says, or a little icon says recipes. Click on that. Talk about great ideas. I mean, check this out. You can bake in this. You can do all the things. That's why the versatility is so extraordinary. From baking to searing to braising to, you know what, all the roasting.
And again, that 10-inch size is the Goldilocks size. It really does it all. And if you're worried about cast iron being heavy, this is the right size, the right weight. And think of the capacity. Those 4 chicken thighs, the 4 filet mignons that I did with the griddle. So it's 2 pieces of cookware, but also that secondary cookware I'm using as a lid. And why is that cool? Because now, look at that. I'm cooking with steam, and steam is your trick to cook with less fat in the new year. I'm steaming up my clams. I'm gonna show you a steamed fish recipe as well. So it's a griddle, absolutely, but it's also your lid, allowing you to cook with wine, stock, less butter, less oil.
No, and even tomato sauce.
Even tomato sauce.
Right?
Old school cast iron, you can't do that.
No. And you know, with old school cast iron, you have to season it. It's very temperamental.
Yes.
You know, it's crazy how that was the only option we had back in the day.
Yeah.
Well, this is a new and improved version of it, and that's what KitchenHQ celebrates. That's what we do with this brand, and that's based on a lot of your feedback over the years to instantly bring itself to the top tier of best-selling cookware at HSN. That speaks volumes, and that's why I recommend read some reviews. You're going to see people love this cookware. Love, love, love.
It's so fun to read those reviews. And how often do you see the word love appear in reviews over and over again? This is grandma's cast iron, but it's also ceramic non-stick cookware that you don't worry about cleaning, you don't worry about seasoning. You can use wine, you can use whatever ingredient you want. Old school cast iron, you can't. Acidic ingredients like wine, tomato, they rust the cast iron.
Yeah, they do.
Not with this. This is ceramic non-stick cookware that's also cast iron with diamond infused center. It's unbelievable. Now look at this, Callie. I've got the griddle as cookware now as well.
Okay.
My pork chops are simmering. My chicken and orzo are cooking together. My clams are steaming. Now I'm showing you the griddle just as a piece of cookware. 4 burgers. Look at this. You're getting that cast iron griddle action for your smash burgers, for your pancakes, for that shrimp that I did earlier. So it's not just a lid. It's a piece of cookware that's also ceramic, non-stick, cast iron, even heat, whatever you're doing, whatever you're searing, even your veg, your proteins, your nacho platters for game day, right to the table, and it's not sticking. How cool is that?
That is the best part of all. It doesn't
That's the best
stick.
part of all.
I mean, nothing. We've tried everything you could think of to make something stick, and it just doesn't. And then the fact that nothing sticks, so there's not as much to clean up. In fact, most of the times it's just wipe it clean.
Look at
but
this.
if you want to throw it in the dishwasher, that's fine too. Ooh.
Look at my
Yum.
pork chops. I'm landing these spiced pork chops with cumin, some coriander, some turmeric on a little bit of yogurt. Now look, mushrooms, some stock. Remember, this is the same pan I did the steak with the red wine sauce. Let me show you again. This is what I mean when I say ceramic non-stick. Look at this pan where I did the steak, where I did the pork chops, 2 totally different dishes. Wipe it out. This is ceramic non-stick at its finest, but it's also real deal cast iron.
Okay, guys, I want to share with you a couple things that are still available as extras if you'd like. I know the utensils are incredible. Those are available in the cobalt, the teal, the black, and you're getting all 5 of the utensils. If you'd like some of the extras, in fact, the item number, we're going to put these different item numbers up on the screen for you, okay? Here we go. This is 841070. In addition to that, these spatulas, I know we just put those up on the screen too. That is a pretty cool thing. You can use them together or you can take them apart, and that's why you saw Chef just make those smash burgers so much easier. So this is another option. We talked to Whoopsie about that universal lid. There's a cool splatter cover too. That's a really neat design. It actually folds in half so it doesn't take up a ton of space in your cabinets, but it gives you both a lid and a way to keep all that grease from splattering all over your stove top. There it is, 833745. And then of course those silicone handles. Those I think are the one thing you have to add to your order because, I mean, whether you've got a lot of different, the little pot holders, but we also, let's see, there's one more thing I think, the mandolin. This is something we'll talk about as well. To be able to shave, so maybe you're doing your slicing of your vegetables right into your dishes. But this is the coolest little handheld mandolin. And this comes apart too, doesn't it, Chef?
That's an awesome mandolin, and as all things KitchenHQ, I have a little video to show you what it's all about. It's a peeler, but also a little mandolin. So it's safe to use and fast and wide. So it cuts your prep time in half, whether you're doing your eggplant, your potatoes, your cucumbers, make a slaw. I love that wide peeler because it takes that peeling job, cuts it in half, no pun intended. I even peel my mango, look at this. But you can also add a little attachment for the safest mandolin ever. Watch this, slide in that piece. Now, perfect cucumber slices or carrot slices, and it's safe. The scariest thing in the kitchen is a mandolin, not anymore.
And then there's these really awesome suction bowls. They nest inside of each other, but look, you can't move it around the counter once you suction it down to it. And you can do these in 2 different colors.
And they all come with 3 different sizes that you nest within each other. Think about when you're whipping cream or making a vinaigrette and your bowl is going everywhere, or even just doing your eggs. Now watch this. That's the power of suction, so it won't move when you're doing your mixing. And then when you want to release it, there's a little lip here. That's it.
Isn't that the
And when you
coolest?
want to use it, press it down.
Okay. So, item number, let me see that, 878104 is the item for you if you'd like to pick those up as well. Just some great ideas and gadgets and things from the KitchenHQ brand. And this is our private label brand. If you're a new shopper at HSN, welcome to a wonderful world, not only of really versatile, easy to use and easy to clean up cookware, but really affordable, especially today.
Affordable and fun. I'm getting a little salt and pepper on my salmon fillets. Remember, that's the same skillet where I did my burgers, or excuse me, where I did my steaks and my pork chops. I just wiped it out. I can add a little bit of oil here with my oil dispenser from KitchenHQ. And again, you're cooking with less fat because it's so non-stick. I'm gonna give these a little sear. Remember the clams that I used. So over here, I'm showing you the griddle as cookware for my burgers. Over here, the same griddle can be used as a lid. And I wanna show you the clams. Look at this. They've opened.
Hey.
I'm cooking with the power of steam. I'm relying on the flavor of a little white wine and the clams and the onions and the garlic. So you're cutting back on those calories from fat. Remember, cut out 1 or 2 tablespoons a day. It's 5 liters of fat a year.
That's astounding
Look
to
at
me.
these beautiful clams.
I'm
Yum.
telling you, you are going to fall in love with cooking. You might fall in love with cooking all over again. Because I get it. It's frustrating when your things are sticking.
Yep.
You have to use certain pan for certain things. You can use these pans for everything. I mean, from pancakes to the smash burgers and everything in between. Whoops, there went the
And look
salt
at this.
grinder.
Callie,
and
this
then
is-
it's a set like this.
That's the same pan where I did the cheesy eggs that started with pecorino and eggs. I did it in the slit out. Then I steamed clams, spotless. It's true ceramic nonstick cookware, but it's also heavy duty cast iron. 3 layers, and the middle layer is made of crushed up diamonds, the hardest material on earth. It's unbelievable technology. Check this out. So yes, it's cast iron, but it's also ceramic nonstick cookware. 3 layers, a mid layer of actual crushed up diamonds. The hardest material on earth. So it's never gonna rust. It's never gonna bend out of shape. It's never gonna warp. This is heirloom quality cookware. And this is why the word love keeps coming up over and over and over again, because you get all the benefits of cast iron without the headaches. And Callie, you know this. My mom would always say, I don't know how to take care of cast iron. You don't have to anymore. There's nothing to take care of.
Not anymore. It's a beautiful experience. You don't have to season it. You don't have to be picky about it. There's any tomato sauce to the other, the wines, the things
The
that
wines,
used to be.
all that stuff.
Really kind of, they used to conflict with
Look
cast
at
iron.
this. Oh my gosh.
I want one of those. My mouth is
It
watering.
smells so good.
I mean,
now
let's
on
go
the griddle,
through.
I
Look
can
at all
add the
this.
cheese. Nothing is gonna stick, Callie. I don't have to fear. So when you don't worry about sticking, when you don't worry about cleanup, you use the cookware. It's so much fun to cook this way. Use the griddle as cookware, but use it as a lid to create steam and to braise and to fry and to bake. My salmon, look at the sear I got on my salmon. It's unbelievable. This doesn't lie. This is the color and the crust you want when searing salmon or pork or steaks. And remember, I did all of those dishes in the same pan. It looks spotless. To my salmon, I can now add a little pistachio. Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds yum.
And I'm gonna finish it with a little bit of sauce. So I can add now, let's see here, a splash of stock and white wine.
I love that
Right?
pistachio idea.
You could put a knob of butter because you're cooking with less fat anyway, and just let it finish cooking. Look at how simple your meals can be. It is stunning, it is fresh, and you're getting the color you want. Now, one thing I haven't shown you yet, from the oven, because this is cast
You just
iron.
read my mind.
You can bake, you can braise, you can do it all.
And while you're doing that, I'm eating this.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
yum, yum, yum. What did you bake for us?
Look at this. So with that 10-inch size, I've been saying it's the Goldilocks size for your pasta bakes, for your risottos, for your side dishes. Look at these beautiful shells of pasta. And again, that silicone handle allows me to take it from the oven to the table. It becomes part of the design language of your kitchen. So you're gonna bake, you're gonna braise, you're gonna fry, you're gonna do it all. Oh, it smells good.
This salmon.
The
Oh my
salmon
God.
is delish. And look, by the way, everything's happening in real time because it's fast and it's easy when you're using cast iron that's non-stick ceramic,
I feel
easy to
pathetic
clean.
standing here with a plate and a fork.
Oh, is one of those for you? Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me get you some lemon, my friend. Let me
I
get
tell
you
you
some
what,
lemon.
the crispiness on that salmon
Look
is
at the
absolutely
sear.
amazing.
Now, this is the thing I love to show. The sear doesn't lie. You can only do this with cast iron. You cannot do it with steel or aluminum or anything like that. Now, look at this. I've seared the salmon. I got the pistachio, some wine. This is the same pan, guys, that I did the steak, that I did the pork chops. Now I've seared salmon. It is really ceramic non-stick. It's unbelievable. You could put this in the dishwasher, but you really don't have to.
You probably
it's that
won't.
easy.
And
you
guess
probably
what?
won't.
It looks as good years down the road as it does the minute the box gets there with your 2-pan set. I want to show you the colors one more time. I see the clock is on the screen. We are taking every call that's coming through.
Oh, yeah.
And I know it's fun to watch and learn, but you know what? You got to take advantage of this value before it's not available anymore. Like I said before, the 2 newest colors, the lilac has been extremely popular tonight. we stack the 2 pieces. So this is the skillet, this is the griddle, and that does create the 2-piece set, so you can do so much more with it. And then we have that brand new sage moss. This is the second newest color. Here's your teal. Red is in the lead, followed by the black, which is no surprise, always has been the case. We do have it in the maize yellow and the cobalt blue. So you get 2 pieces. This is crazy. This one sells here at HSN on a normal day for $39.95. So what does that mean? You're not paying for the griddle. First time ever we've done this. And it's your choice of colors, both pieces under $40 on FlexPay, either 3 or 4, depending on whether you use the HSN card or not. But this is the night to just, you know, sometimes it's nice to reset your kitchen. And also, with all the cold weather, this is those comfort foods that you can make. And then come summertime, you've got your indoor griddle that you can take anywhere with you, too.
You've got your griddle, your lid, your 10-inch skillet. Now, remember, I did the griddle, and I use it for my smash burgers. Look, it is spotless. All the cheese doesn't stick. It's unbelievable cookware. It is real ceramic non-stick cast iron, so you get that even heat. You retain the heat when you're searing your burgers, your steaks, your pork chops, also your veggies, also your side dishes. And a lot of people in cast iron, they think it's just steak and fried chicken. Wake up your store-bought gnocchi. Get some color. Do your broccoli, your cauliflower. This is why I use my cast iron pan every single day, because you get actual color and caramelization and excitement on anything you're doing.
Well, this is exciting, and I'm so glad so many of you have already taken advantage of it. And I know we are busy, meaning a lot of you are on hold, and I apologize. The best thing to do is use that QR code on your screen. It'll bring you right to the today's special. 2 10-inch pieces from KitchenHQ. This is ceramic diamond-infused non-stick at the lowest price you're gonna find per piece. And essentially, you're getting the second piece for free. As you continue ordering, we have the 7 colors. One quick reminder, the item to order yours today is 884901. And there you see it. The regular 10-inch skillet is $39.99. You're getting both pieces for that price. So enjoy that second piece separately or together. And don't forget, we do have those utensils. The 5-piece utensil set is always a nice option to have. That's what you're seeing, Chef.
Heat-resistant nylon, and you get the tongs, the spatulas, and the spoons that you need. I'm using them all day long. If you need to upgrade your utensils, now's the time. Some of us have them mixed, mashed. You can actually pick a color theme, and they are heat-resistant nylon, so they're perfect for everyday use.
Yeah, they really are. Just, you gotta have great tools all the way around. 841070 is the item number. There is that universal lid, too, if you want to grab that. It
Look at
fits
this.
From an 8-inch to a 12-inch?
All the way from 8 to 12, so I know a lot of you out there have our cast iron lineup in different sizes. It is designed to fit 8, 10, 11, 12, whatever you've got. And sometimes with that lid, you do want to see what's happening as it's steaming or as it's braising.
True.
And this will fit any one of your cast iron sizes. Even though the griddle also acts as a lid, you might want to pick this up as well to fit your other pieces.
We've got so much more to come right after this break from KitchenHQ. We are having a party in the kitchen tonight, so get ready to have fun with us. We'll share more with you right after this. Yum.
Clean Design Home by Robin Wilson is a pioneer in allergen-aware design, offering beautiful cotton textiles crafted to minimize and mitigate 95% of allergens. Inspired by Robin's personal journey with dust, dander, and other allergens, this collection is thoughtfully designed to meet the needs of millions searching for allergen-aware options. Create an intentional, stylish home you'll love. Shop her collection now at HSN.
HSN is honoring Black History Month in a big way.
Shop culture, style, and inspiration with surprises you don't want to miss.
Don't miss the celebration on HSN and at hsn.com.
You look so good tonight. Can you tell us what you're wearing today?
Yes, darling. I am wearing the Vivica A. Fox collection. This is our matte jersey dress, available in 3 amazing colors: red, black and white, and solid black. You know, after this, I'm going to the party. The Vivica A. Fox collection, available only on HSN.
Ty Mayberry reporting live for HSN Studios with news on our big game day lineup. For the kickoff, we have 24 hours packed with over 15 Today specials. You can expect lots of action from Pro Bowlers like South Street Loft, HP, Birkenstock, and so much more. It's your turn to score.
By recognizing the accomplishments of African Americans throughout our history, we can honor their legacy and create more just in society for everyone.
You guys, I was so shocked to hear Chef talk about how much, unbeknownst to us, how much we consume in oil without realizing how many calories that includes.
100%. And a lot of us out there are free pouring our oil to start any dish, a stir fry, soup, whatever.
This is the way to definitely control it, and it's a two-piece set. You're getting both glass oil sprayers. You can use one for vinegar, one for oil. You can use it for whatever you'd like. I mean, the sky is the limit. And these are a weekly deal drop price of $19.95 today, $10 a piece.
Super, super cool.
These are awesome.
Use one for oil, use one for vinegar. Here's how it works. Each one, 16.5 ounces, glass. This is important because they won't take on a different color, odor, smell. You can put them beside your cooktop as you're cooking, unlike plastic, so that's number one. Number two, you can free pour, but you could also do a little spritz. You saw me when I was starting in my cast iron dish. Sometimes all you need is a little spray of oil like that, just to get your dish started. You don't need to free pour. When you free pour your oil, you don't know what you're doing. Each tablespoon.
I'm guilty.
I know a lot of people are, and you're just gonna give it a glug. Well, guess what? A tablespoon, 14 grams of fat, 120 calories. Who knows? If you're doing 2-3 tablespoons, you can save those calories from fat by giving a little spritz just to start your dish. So I love that spritz function, but also for the bakers out there, when you use that store-bought, cooking spray, you don't need to do that anymore. You can now do a canola oil spray, a vegetable oil spray, an olive oil spray, truffle oil.
Oh,
anything.
that sounds good.
Right?
So the thing is, you don't need oil to be able to cook with the KitchenHQ, the ceramic nonstick. But if you like it for flavor, which I do, but I am so guilty of over pouring, thinking, oh, it's going to make it taste better, not realizing I'm ingesting like 3,000 calories a meal. I mean, just in the oil.
At that point, it's like you might as well get an order of French fries, right? So watch those calories from fat. You also get one for vinegar, so you can spritz your salad with a little vinegar just like that. How cool is that?
Idea.
Fish and chips, I like to take some malt vinegar, give it a little spritz. But if you don't want to spritz the oil, you can do a gentle pour, and here's how that works. There's a little lock button here, so when it's locked, right there, you're gonna be on spritz. When you unlock, just like that, see how that opens?
Okay.
Now I can do a delicate free pour.
Brilliant.
Look at this. How smart is this? So when you're thinking about how you're cooking, how you're garnishing, how you're baking, you wanna have these two dispensers to spritz your oil and your vinegar, but also to do a little pour as you're cooking, and watch those calories from fat, all those calories from fat add up.
Oh my gosh, you're getting both of these for $19.95.
Yeah.
Normally they're, $50 retail, compare. Glass. Big 16-ounce capacity, I want to say, and I like you've got the measurement markers right on the outside too. So lots of ways to be able to enjoy adding flavor. You know, when you think about the oil, not only is it more calories, it's expensive.
And
if you're
it's
buying
expensive.
good quality olive oil, it's expensive.
And again, you get two. So you could use one for cooking oil, one for nice finishing olive oil. You can use truffle oil, you could use sunflower oil, you could use sesame oil, but then also use your vinegars. Your red wine vinegar, your balsamic, and sometimes you don't want to go to the trouble of making a vinaigrette. I totally get it. All you need to do on that spritz function, give your salad a little misting of vinegar and then a little misting of olive oil. Now look, that little mist, going to give you the right seasoning you need for your salad or your fried fish or etc. And you're saving tons of calories and fat from glugging olive oil or anything.
How about maybe infusing your olive oil with certain herbs if you've got a preference? This happens to be one of my favorite meals on time. Maybe just add a glass of Chardonnay and we are set to go. I'm talking about a caprese salad. Yum.
And look, even if you took a balsamic vinegar and did a little spritz, look at that. You don't have to drizzle it, but if you wanted to, unlock it, and now I can drizzle it. So it's versatile enough to be whatever you need it to be. If you're watching those calories from fat, this is a must. I don't want you free pouring your oil to start a dish or vinaigrette. It adds up 14 grams of fat, 120 calories, each tablespoon of oil, it adds up.
You know, I love the fact that you went to the French Institute and the Culinary Institute of French Cooking. And is that what it's called in New York?
The French Culinary Institute, back in the day before my gray hairs, Callie.
But I'm very impressed by that because the French, I mean, that is one of the most, I think, complicated ways to cook. And so you have taken all of your knowledge from your years of that and your cookbooks and your daily shows and all the things to share with everybody how to do this better.
And that's
make
why
it easier.
The simple difference of it being glass, for example, you'll never see a plastic thing of oil in a great restaurant. Glass is important because it doesn't absorb color or odor, and you can interchange. So if one day I want to have this with olive oil and the next day I want canola or sesame oil, it's not going to absorb color or odor, and then the same with the vinegars. So have fun with your different vinegars, exactly. By the way, throw them in the dishwasher when you're ready to clean them.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Fridge safe, freezer safe as well.
All of that.
Yeah.
Experiment with your vinegars, your red wine vinegar, your champagne vinegar, your balsamic. Not all vinegars are created equal. Some are more acidic, less acidic. True. So imagine a great way to just season your salad enough. You don't need all that oil. You could just give it a spritz of vinegar and a little spritz of olive oil.
I think it's great that you can use it while you're cooking. You can use it for garnish, for the final seasoning touch and all the things. Like that little platter of bruschetta over there.
And again, you're right. You could do a free pour drizzle. Absolutely. But all you have to do now is lock the top and then it spritzes. So it's just a beautiful way to give a little something something without adding all those calories from fat. If you save 1 or 2 tablespoons of oil a day, 5 liters of oil of fat saved a year.
That's so much. It's crazy. As much as I love it for the taste, I'm like, wow. You know, when you start putting that together, you're like, no wonder I put on 6 pounds last year. You know?
Sometimes we're trying to do the healthy thing. We're trying to have a salad, and the vinaigrette that we make has about the same amount of calories and fat that a cheeseburger has because we're just free pouring oil all over it. This is a great way to just spritz that olive oil or the vinegar and get the flavor you want without all the calories from fat. And I love that it's glass, and I also love it's versatile enough. If you do want to pour, just unlock it and pour away.
This is where KitchenHQ excels. They just make the products better than what you're seeing out in the marketplace. And that's why I'm so proud it's our private label brand here at HSN. Yes, incredibly popular. And this week only, in fact, on Sunday, this price goes back up to our regular price of $29.95. But finding something like this in retail, you'd spend this much at least or more per. And you are getting 2. You just choose the black or you choose the red. And yeah, they are very, very popular. Thank you for your orders on these.
And I'll say another thing actually about vinegar. So we know to spritz oil, whether you're doing your dish or maybe you're baking and you don't want to use those store-bought sprays, this is your spray now. But also I want to talk about vinegar. Oftentimes, and we've all been there, when you're cooking in your home kitchen and you're tasting something and you say, it needs something, and in its salt, what is it? It's acid. It's a little hit of vinegar. This is the way to do it. If you've ever had that thought in your kitchen, what does it need? It needs a little acidity. And this is a gentle way to do it on something fatty like a pork chop.
That's a great point.
Give it a little spritz of acid and a wake up.
That's a really good point instead of all the salt. I just realized
not salt you're missing, it's acid.
Good. See? Full of knowledge.
Here we go.
Love it. Here we go. We're going to move on to something else that I know you've loved over the past. I know. This is one of the coolest things. So you see all these pretty colors, right? It's 2 pieces. You're getting a 1.5. I think this one's a 2 cup. And this is a hot, cold, insulated, microwave safe bowl. You're getting the 10.5 cup, and you're getting the 2 cup. Just choose red, black, teal, pesto, cobalt blue, or Italian plum. The thermal technology here is mind-blowing. Let's talk about that.
Can you see the steam coming off these bowls? So these are our famous hot, cold bowls. People love this because it solves a simple problem. It keeps hot food hot, cold food cold. Why is that important? Look, when you're feeding a crowd, even your family, people come in at different times. Sometimes you've got the side dish ready before the main. How do I keep it hot? This will keep hot food hot for 4 hours.
Wow.
4 hours you're gonna keep your hot food hot. So yes, day-to-day cooking, but also game day coming up. Also holiday season, the #1 question I get, how do I time my meal so everything's hot? This is a great way to do it. 4 hours, listen to the lock. That's gonna keep your food hot for 4 hours, and it's got that stainless steel interior, that insulation to keep it hot. Here's what it does also for cold food. It keeps cold food cold for 6 hours. Now think with me. Summertime at the beach, a picnic, a potluck, etc. You got your shrimp ceviche. You've got your potato salad, macaroni salad. You've got ham and cheese sandwiches or a charcuterie plate going on, right? You need to keep those things cold, your fruit salads. You need to keep those things cold, especially those mayo-laced potato salads, macaroni salads. Imagine a hot day at the beach.
No, don't do that. We know how that'll turn out.
Don't do that. So for cold foods, it's really about food safety. And for hot foods, it's about the enjoyment of having the right temperature. Hot or cold keeps hot foods hot for 4, cold foods cold for 6, and for the first time, 2 sizes.
So question on this, yeah, 2 sizes,
Two
and you're
sizes,
getting
which
both.
is great.
At this hot deal price of $34.95, both of them, a 2 and a 10.5 cup.
Yeah.
All you have to choose is the color because you do get the 2. It's item 884907.
Yeah.
Question though, Chef, on keeping foods cold. Do we need to chill the bowl before we put something in it?
Absolutely not. You can just put your cold potato salad in there, your sandwiches, your fruit salad, and it will keep it cold for 6 hours. Now, there's the technology that I'm about to show you. Look at this. It is totally insulated and designed yet for the microwave. So imagine if you're reheating that queso dip for the big game this weekend, or your chili for the chili dogs.
Goes in the microwave?
I'm gonna show you how to put it in the microwave. It's totally safe to do. It's designed for the microwave, so you can totally reheat something, put the lid back on, and it's gonna stay hot for 4 hours. Check it out. The lid actually is designed to pop on and off as you need it, so you can take the lid off. Let's say now I want to reheat my mashed potatoes while my entree finishes cooking. I can put it in my microwave, that's easy as that. Reheat it, and when it's done, I'll put the lid on. It'll stay hot for 4 hours. You don't have to worry about timing your meal. Everything can be hot. Think about even gravy. At holiday
That's
time.
where my mind goes, mashed potatoes and
gravy.
gravy?
Mashed potatoes, you got your mac and cheese, your gravy. And it's all about that lid. Listen, that click and that insulated bowl is the magic to keeping cold foods cold, hot foods hot, and yes, it's microwave safe. And all you do is press this button in the back, that lid comes off, you can now serve in it or put it in the microwave, and when it's done, put the lid back on,
and let me show you the colors. I know these colors, it's so fast.
Look at the steam.
That's still steaming.
It's still steaming. That corn's been in here for like 2 hours. And look, I opened it and right away, the steam is coming off the corn. I want you to think about those challenges you've had, where maybe you went to a potluck, maybe you're serving a meal and different components get cold while others are getting hot. This is the way to keep everything hot at the same time.
Everyone's happier when food's at the right temperature, especially when it needs to be hot, and especially when it's cold. I mean, it's taking it outside. It's you know, you're running a risk if you don't have something to keep it cold. So these are the colors. I love them all, actually. The cobalt blue, very pretty. We've got this in the gorgeous green. This is called pesto. Plum may be my favorite. Isn't that a gorgeous color? You are loving the teal tonight. This is our #1 bestseller right now, and you do get both pieces, keep in mind. Of course, the black and the red, the 2 best-selling colors in the kitchen, forever and ever, amen. But what a brilliant concept. Again, KitchenHQ.
Whether you're going to a potluck or you need to keep the temperature of things, sometimes people are coming home from work at different times.
Exactly.
Prep the dinner, put it in your hot cold bowl, your dinner's gonna stay hot. Look at my fried chicken. Look at the steam
it's still steaming.
coming off that fried chicken, and it's been in there for like an hour and a half. It's still steaming. So all those things you're gonna cook in your cast iron, by the way, put them in your hot cold bowl and it'll stay hot for 4 hours, or your cold dishes at those hot beach days or when you're going to soccer practice with the kids. You gotta keep cold foods cold. This is very important.
This is so cool.
Look at the steam.
Okay.
Okay.
So what I love is this idea of taking in the 2 cup. Maybe you're going to make yourself some soup for lunch. You don't need a microwave at work.
That's it.
This will stay hot for hours. By the time you get there, lunchtime will roll around, it's still gonna be steaming hot.
By the way, I love that idea because sometimes you wanna heat your meal, maybe not in a microwave. Maybe you wanna heat it in your cast iron skillet.
That's true.
You don't wanna zap it in the microwave. And then you put it in your hot cold bowl, that's what you take to work. And it's gonna stay hot till lunchtime. You leave home at 8:30, you have lunch at 11:30, it's still hot.
Yeah.
It's gonna stay hot for 4 hours.
Hot for
and
4,
cold for 6.
Cold for 6. I'm so excited you guys
Still
are loving
steaming.
this. And this is the hot deal on these. I remember when we first launched these, they were like, wait, everyone's like, wait, I have never seen such a thing.
Because it's so cool, and it solves a problem, Kelly. That's what KitchenHQ is all about. You gotta keep your cold foods cold, especially on hot summer days, but keep your hot foods hot as well. And think about your seafoods, your sandwiches, your charcuterie boards, your salads, and now you get both sides. So the first size is just over 10 cups, and the small size is 2 cups. So this is perfect for that salad and dressing, or the meatballs and pasta, or the fruit salad and the potato salad, all those different things. Keeping foods hot for 4 hours and cold for 6 hours. Yes, it's about enjoyment. It's also about food safety, which is super, super important. Remember, especially with those cold things on a hot summer day, you don't want to have that, you know, potato salad or those ham and cheese sandwiches at the beach when they've been sitting in the hot sun.
No kidding.
You need to have it safe.
No kidding. I mean, even if you're traveling, you're going on a flight and you want to make food for the family before you get to the airport, because God only knows how expensive it is to travel these days. You could make a meal, no joke. That's maybe just the Norwegian in me. But, you know, it's nice to know it's going gonna be not only tasty and hot or tasty and cold, but safe and ready to eat.
Look at the steam.
Right.
So that came out of the microwave. It comes with those 2 little handles, so you can take it from your microwave super safely and easily. Even if you're just reheating a soup, leftovers, chili, that cheese sauce for game day, a fondue that you want to keep warm, any of those things. And then after the microwave, you put the lid back on, and listen to that click.
If you just tuned in, I need you to see what this does. This is the coolest item. I know it's kind of like, what? It's a new concept in a way, because it looks like it is a stainless steel bowl on the inside, which is crazy that you can put it in the microwave, but you can. We just pulled this big 10.5 cupper straight out of that microwave.
Look at the steam. It's unbelievable.
And it's gonna stay hot for
4 hours. So think about even your weeknight dinners, if people are coming home at different times, or even if you have a hard time timing your meal. Maybe your mashed potatoes are ready while your main entree is not. Put it in your hot cold bowl, put the lid on, listen to that click. It's gonna stay hot for 4 hours. So everything is hot when you take it to the table, especially at holiday time. But then cold dishes, like a potato salad, fruit salad, your salad and your dressing, especially if you're going to the beach, picnic, soccer practice, etc. You gotta keep them safe. In the culinary world, Callie, we talk about the danger zone. That's the amount of time that cold foods can stay out of the fridge. It ain't that long.
No.
So, listen, I'm a nerd. I go to the beach and I'm like, you guys are all out of the danger zone, okay? Don't eat that ham and cheese sandwich. You can with this. It's gonna keep it cold for 6 hours.
Cold, like shrimp salad.
Super cold. It's still cold to the touch. It's been on it for 2 hours.
So you don't even, okay. Should we put
6.
this in the fridge before we put something cold in it?
You do not have to do that.
That's so crazy.
It's so cool. Because remember that animation, you saw that insulated interior. It's
Let's
designed,
show that again.
there it is. It's designed to hold temperature. Either temperature, hot or cold. That stainless steel, that insulated interior is totally safe for the microwave. It's designed for the microwave. The lid comes off. You just press the button on the back. Everything goes in the dishwasher when you're done. I can now reheat something in the microwave, put the lid on, and know that it's gonna stay hot for 4 hours when my guests arrive late, if someone's coming home late from work, if I have a potluck to go to, etc. But it's also gonna keep my foods cold, and that's really important with shrimp salads and ham and cheese and sandwiches for the beach, etc.
Year-round, day-to-day,
Absolutely.
for parties,
Look
for
at the
events.
steam still coming
just
off.
to let everybody go serve themselves. If you don't want to attend to the buffet, if you're having somebody over, you know, everything is going to be warm for hours and hours. I should say hot.
And you don't have to stress about timing the meal, whether it's everyday cooking or holiday cooking or game day cooking or going to the beach or going to a potluck or going to a picnic. You don't have to worry about the temperature of your food, either hot or cold. That click, that insulated bowl, keeps foods hot for 4 hours and cold for 6. You won't be in the danger zone, as I say. So don't worry about those mayo-laced potato salads and macaroni salads and ham and cheese sandwiches. You can do it, but you can also enjoy hot foods for 4 hours.
Even the cream-based soups that you love, you know?
All that stuff.
Absolutely. So 884-907 is the item number. Obviously, these are exclusive here at HSN. And yeah, you won't find them anywhere else. We have something else I wanted to make sure you know about, and that is a wonderful baking pan set.
Yes.
In fact, it's 3 of the loaf pans for only $12.95. Black and red are available. 3.
Shout out to my bakers out there.
$12.95.
I don't know why people don't think I'm a baker. I love baking. I make a mean banana bread. I'm just saying. Coffee cake all day. Now look, old school loaf pans, what happens when you make your coffee cake, your banana bread, your marble cake? You get crumbs caked to the bottom, you've got to soak it and scrub it. This is non-stick, completely non-stick, but it's also, look. Can you hear that? Carbon steel non-stick. So nothing is gonna warp, nothing is gonna rust, nothing's gonna pop in the oven. And when you do bake, nothing is going to stick. It is totally ceramic non-stick.
And it's a one-piece design, so there's no welds or creases in it. You can put these up to 500 degrees in the oven. They're fridge, freezer safe, dishwasher safe. And you get 3.
So you know why I love this too, Callie?
Like $4 a pan.
Yes, I love it for my baking, for of course, your coffee cakes, your marble cakes, your loaves, all that stuff. But because it's heat resistant up to 500, because it is that ceramic non-stick, sometimes if you just want 1 or 2 pieces of chicken or salmon and you want to roast it in your oven, this is a quick, easy, no cleanup way to do that. So use it as cookware. You can roast in here, do a little lasagna in here, do a pasta bake in here, reheat your leftovers in here. So it is for baking, of course, but with that carbon steel, you know it's built to last, heat resistant up to 500, so use it as cookware as well.
For sure. If you want the red, we have less than 400 to go around. Better to go in the black. They're both great, and they're $4 a piece.
I love this, and I'm serious. Like a few days ago, I made a beautiful cinnamon coffee cake with a mid-layer of cinnamon and the crumble on top.
Yum, yum,
It
yum.
inverts right out because it's non-stick and there's no cleanup.
Oh, that's the best part. Just letting it
pops
plop
out.
right out.
It's so cool.
Sold. Love that.
Cornbread,
Don't
too.
forget about our today's special that's coming up in about 5 or 6 minutes. Our incredible today's special. It's for the first time ever, not only from KitchenHQ is it the #1 incredible choice with that 10-inch skillet, but you are getting a second piece, which is a 10-inch griddle that goes on top if you need it as a lid or way to be able to braise or steam. But I tell you what, both pieces are under $40. Just the 10-inch skillet is $39.99.
Yeah.
You're getting the second piece without having to pay for it. You're gonna love it. We'll talk about it in just a matter of moments. 884-901. I know we were really busy earlier, so if you didn't get through, please call back now or use that QR code as we share with you one more quick item before we get there, and that is this is one of my favorites. These are the coolest things ever. So all whisks are not created alike, are they?
This is your whisk at home.
Yeah.
This is how you're whisking. This is how you could be whisking.
And you're getting 2 of these.
Look at the difference.
You get 2.
This is a normal whisk. We took the idea of a normal whisk at KitchenHQ and made it better. Look at this. How would you rather be whisking your eggs, your whipped cream, your vinaigrettes? Like this or like this? And it's just so much fun. The push whisk introduces air into your eggs when you make a scrambled egg.
Aerates.
It emulsifies a vinaigrette. It whips cream. It's the simple idea of taking a whisk and making it better. Look at how airy my eggs are getting. When I make scrambled eggs and people say, how come they're so light and fluffy? I got air into them, that's why. So at KitchenHQ, we come up with solutions to everyday kitchen problems, and we made the idea of a whisk that much better. How about a vinaigrette? A little bit of olive oil, a little bit of vinegar, and because of that push whisk, all the air being introduced, I can actually emulsify a vinaigrette. So I'm gonna add a little bit of mustard as my emulsifier, and watch this. If you're buying store-bought vinaigrettes, you don't have to. I don't need a food processor to emulsify vinaigrette. I just need my push whisk to bring it all together, and it's fast and it's easy, and you can bring it together in what, 10 seconds? Look at the action of that push whisk doing the work for you. And it's all about speed and air. Done.
I love you got 2 things going on, and it doesn't take, sometimes it takes actual coordination to use a whisk if you're trying to
Well, look, you want this action or this action? It's that simple.
Yeah.
And that's why people love this whisk, because it's like, of course you'd rather have the whisking job done easier, faster, and with more air. I mean, I love doing that emulsification demo because oil and vinegar don't belong together.
They don't mix.
like each other. And sometimes you think if I'm gonna make a vinaigrette, I need a big, heavy food processor. No, you need air and speed, and that whisk does that.
And you get these in a set. They're $10 a piece. They're so brilliant. I love it. Of course, this is all stainless steel. You can put them in the dishwasher. You can wash them by hand. It's up to you. Oh, and by the way, I'm so sorry I didn't mention the colors that we have. We have black, red, and teal. We have 3 colors on these.
Beautiful.
So, let's see. Yeah, all choices. So, oh, there they are. Right here behind me. This is the color.
Oh, there they are.
Colors tray. There we go. But this is great. Can you literally make that into whipped cream?
This is actually a warm milk. You know why? Because my wife loves a little frothy milk in her coffee, and I don't have one of those expensive kind of coffee makers. Now my milk is frothy and light. Look at the milk.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
So
Can
much
you guys see
faster
the
and easier.
froth? So you don't need a frother because that whisk
Look at
has
that.
frothed my milk perfectly for a cappuccino, for a macchiato, for a cortado. That's the power of having an amazing whisk. It's about introducing air with speed. So you're not using a food processor, you're not using any elbow grease. It's not the old school whisk. It's going up and down effortlessly to give you the air you need.
Question for you on your favorite salad dressing.
Yes.
I see the ingredients here. Olive oil, what do you like?
I always
Salt, pepper,
do
mustard?
4 ingredients. Olive oil, red wine vinegar, a little Dijon mustard, and a little maple syrup because I'm from Canada.
Okay.
But when you think about it, that's all you need. It's a little bit sweet, it's a little bit tangy, it's a little bit sharp from the mustard, and you can make it in literally 10 seconds. Why would you use vinaigrettes from a bottle that have thickeners and preservatives and all that? You don't need it.
And I'm telling you what, sometimes you get it and it's however much it costs, you end up throwing half the bottle out because,
Well, it's gloopy too.
It
it's
is.
kind of gloopy.
When it's
you can
fresh,
make a
you know
vinaigrette
it's
like
best.
that. But you're also going to use it for your pancake batters. You're going to use it for your eggs. Absolutely. When you make
Great idea.
a store-bought cake batter. batter. You get all your ingredients together and you whisk them in no time at all because of that up and down motion. This is a great way to whisk your batters, your cakes, your pancakes, your eggs, your frothy milk for your coffee, your whipped cream, your vinaigrettes.
I especially love it for the aeration of eggs. If you love those nice fluffies, even scrambled eggs, this is a beautiful omelet.
We're doing egg bites in the next hour, and I'm gonna show you with eggs how light and fluffy they become.
This is the coolest thing.
Cool.
You put these egg cookers in the microwave.
In a minute.
Last time we had them, sold out. Can't wait for that.
minute.
That's coming up in 1 minute.
Cool.
It is.
But I'm gonna do my eggs with my push whisk because I want air in those eggs. If I add cheese and peppers and etc., they mix in no time at all. And again, Callie, I'm gonna scooch over here just to show you what I mean. This is a whisk that 99.9% of us have at home, and at KitchenHQ we said, this ain't good enough. I want air. So this is it. This shows what the difference is. And when you whisk like this, you don't need a food processor to emulsify. You can whip your eggs and your milk and your cream and your salad dressings and all of it. Pancake batters, everything.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move into hour number 2. We just got this day started. We're so glad you're with us. Valentine's Day is around the corner.
Yes, don't forget.
Don't forget. Not to mention, that's the only reason you need this incredible 2-piece pan set from our KitchenHQ brand at a today's special price. But I do want to share with you, a lot of you ask what the hosts are wearing on air every day. If you just type in host closet, you're gonna see everything pop up. There's everything from our shoes to our shirts. I'm wearing an Anthony sweater tonight and some Tower Hill by Christy Brinkley jeans. But all of the info, if you ever want to know, if you type in host closet on hsn.com, it's right there for you. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. Our today's special has been quite the hit. I am not at all surprised because you love this brand at HSN. KitchenHQ, it's a private label brand that we have built based on your needs and requests, and this is the first time we've ever done anything